Hello there, Jo Barnes here, and welcome to another episode of Make It Happen Monday. I hope that you have had an awesome action-taking week. Now this week I want to talk about an email that I received, and no names will be mentioned, but I received an email from a lady who was obviously very frustrated and disappointed that she hadn't been able to get her online business off the ground yet. And one of the things she said in her email just really struck a chord with me. She said, I'm just not finding any of this easy. Now, I'm a very understanding person. I'm very sympathetic. I answer all my emails. I come back with tips and I help people out and the rest of it. But I have to say, that line, I'm not finding any of this easy, really, I got very impassioned about that line. The reason is because, of course, it's not easy. It's not easy. Anything really worth going for, any big goal, dream, ambition, it's not easy. If it was easy, everybody would do it. If it was really easy, we'd all be gazillionaires by now, and we'd all be size 10s, and we'd all be dating Chris Hemsworth. If it was that easy, then, you know, there wouldn't be any challenges. The simple fact is it's not easy. This business is not easy. Any business is not easy. Running a business, starting a business, and moving towards our goals and dreams and trying to achieve some incredible results is not easy. Did you know that according to the US Census Bureau, that under 7% of Americans earn over $100,000 a year? Under 7% of the entire American population earns under $100,000 a year. So it's not easy to crack that six-figure mark. It's not easy to crack the seven-figure mark, because if it was, then it would be a much higher percentage. And that's just the US, forget the rest of the world. So I became quite impassioned about that, and I wanted to make this video because it's a double-edged sword, actually, understanding this. It really is, because on one side, yeah, you can give yourself a bit of a break. If you're struggling, if you've been trying to build a business for the last couple of years and you're struggling and you're not gaining the results that you want, or it's not gaining the traction that you want, give yourself a break, okay? It is not easy, and you are going to have to move so far out of your comfort zone it's untrue. Do things you never thought you'd do, learn things you never thought you'd learn, and consistently take focused action, yeah? So on the one hand, it's a good thing to realize and accept that it's not easy, because you can kind of wipe the sweat off and go, phew, it's not that I'm an idiot then, it's because it's really not easy. And that is the truth, okay? But on the other side of that sword is that, you know, you can't just sit back and feel sorry for yourself and say, oh my God, it's not as easy as everybody's told me it isn't, because it's not. And you are going to have to work really, really hard. And I think that's the bit that got me when I read that. And I thought to myself, no, it's not bloody easy, because you have to work really hard. To have any kind of success in anything you do, you have to work really hard. And from my point of view, over the last few years, you know, I've put my heart and soul into the things that we do, and I've worked really, really hard in order to get the successes that we've had. So, your challenge for this week, should you choose to accept it, is number one, realize and recognize, okay, that it isn't easy. Building a business is going to be very, very tough. Let me just grab my notes to make sure that I'm covering everything. You need to know in your heart of hearts that building a successful business is probably going to take more than you believe at the moment that you've got to give. In fact, I guarantee you that, okay? You may look at this building a business thing and think to yourself, I can't do it. I just don't have what it takes. Believe me, you do. You 100% do. You need to know that right now. Everybody and anybody has what it takes, because it's not about what you know, okay? It's not about the knowledge that you've got. It's not about your skill set. It's all about your mindset. It's all about how tenacious you are. It's all about how determined you are. So anybody can do it, but you need to know deep down in your heart of hearts that this is going to take you out of your comfort zone, that this is going to stretch you more than you've probably ever stretched yourself before, okay? Number two, biggest tip I can give you, surround yourself with experts. Surround yourself with people that have already done what you're doing. And I know you've probably heard that before and think, but Joe, for goodness sakes, I live out in goodness knows where. Yep, so do I. I live in Phuket, at the moment. There's not too many online experts around where I live, but knowledge is everywhere these days on the internet. If you watch my other Make It Happen Monday video, which was all about modeling your mentors, you can surround yourself with experts online, in the groups, in the communities, by following certain blogs, by following specific people. You can see what other people are doing. Stand on the shoulders of giants. Yeah? And then number 3 is to take consistent, focused action. But I'm going to add another word in there. Sometimes you're going to want to make some big leaps, without a shadow of a doubt. There are going to be times when you're just going to have to close your eyes and go for it, right? Just close your eyes and jump, yeah? And hope that you land on a bed of roses, right? But there's other times when the best way to tackle something big and overwhelming and foreboding is to break it down into bite-sized chunks. So the best advice I can give you is to take consistent, focused, bite-sized action. Know that this is probably going to take double, even triple the time that you think it's going to take you. Yeah, I was convinced that in the first 6 months of doing this, I'd become a millionaire. It took like 3 years, 4 years. Yeah, it took a long, long time to break the 7 figures. So, know that this is going to take you longer than you think it's going to take you. But break down those big, overwhelming tasks into bite-sized chunks. But you must take, it's more important than anything else. Action is so much more important than anything else. So no matter what you do, every single day, do something that takes you and moves you towards your goals. So that's it for this week, okay? I did respond, by the way, very nicely to that email. I did not go back shouting, of course it's not easy. I went back with a very nice email explaining, pretty much what I've just said to you on today's video. So I hope that's helped. Do please share with your friends if you think it's been useful. Subscribe for updates and goodies I share just with my subscribers. And of course, come and have a chat with me in the comments below. In the meantime, live on purpose this week and make it happen. Thanks for watching. See you again next week. Bye-bye.